Okay, we are rounding out our Cinco de Mayo cooking celebration with Edson Madrigal. He's the manager at La Hacienda restaurant at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. And in case maybe you weren't planning on doing a Cinco de Mayo party, but after you've seen this segment, you're ready to just throw something together and have some fun. We have cooked a lot of great things here today.
You know what? I feel spoiled at times, but coming on here today and seeing Chef do all these things together, it's always great to remind you how great of a chef you have running your restaurant. But we're pretty excited about this weekend. We have Cinco de Mayo going over at La Hacienda, located at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess.
Now, is it just going to be on Cinco de Mayo, or are you doing like festivities up until then and after? And...
Well, you know what? At La Hacienda, it's always a party.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be Cinco de Mayo to have a party at La Hacienda.
Well, when you have Forrest in the kitchen, it's always a party.
Well, when you have Forrest and myself together, it gets dangerous. So you got to be careful there.
You know, you can't have a Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure you can without margaritas, but we've got some margaritas that you've already made up, and we want to let you know that you can do these non-alcoholic, you can put fruit in them. So let's sort of talk about what you guys have here, because this one, very festive. It's pink. We love pink.
This is our prickly pear margarita that we do at the restaurant. And one of the first things I got to bring up when you're making a margarita, it's very important that you use a 100% blue agave tequila.
Okay.
You know, many times, many restaurants that you go out there, you might not know what kind of tequila they're serving in your margarita. It usually could be a mixto, which means it's not a 100% blue agave.
Okay.
It's about 51% blue agave, and the rest are sugar additives.
So just ask when you're ordering it, I want 100%.
You want 100%.
Okay.
You know, most folks, they always complain, oh, you know, I got this crazy hangover from the night before from drinking tequila. And usually it's due to drinking not 100%.
Well, I think, you know, having the good stuff, whether it's the good skirt steak that you guys are making or the fresh avocados, that's where it starts.
And another thing too doing is just like everything that you see here that Chef has prepared, we do a lot of things at the restaurant where we make in-house, tableside. All the salsas are made in-house, all the tortillas, might it be the masa tortilla that he makes or the flour, but the sweet and sour mix that we do in the restaurant is actually hand-squeezed limes that we do at the restaurant.
Okay.
And I employ actually one person just to make those sweet and sour mix for the restaurant.
Awesome. And we're going to have the recipes also for all of this stuff. Prickly pear syrup, that's where we get
prickly pear
just
puree.
Buy that?
Prickly pear puree you can pick up at one of your local specialty.
Say prickly pear puree, pick up 3 times. Go.
Prickly pear puree pickup, prickly pear puree pickup, prickly pear puree pickup. Wow, I did pretty well.
You did great.
It's a good thing I didn't have any tequila before we did
My
this show,
director
right?
goes, you're mean, Andy.
So I don't know if anybody's aware of what a prickly pear is. I don't know if you've actually had a prickly pear yourself, but it does come off a cactus. I actually encountered prickly pear as a young child back in Mexico, and the home of my parents in Oaxaca. And we would go out as little kids, and we would have these slingshots, and we would actually shoot down the prickly pear off the cacti, and it would fall down. You just have to be very careful because there's thorns all over.
And does it stain?
Well, you have to be careful, and you cut the thorns off, and then you can actually open up the fruit and get the nice nutritional value.
Hopefully you weren't shooting these at houses and
no,
cars
no,
that
no,
were going
no. But
by.
I did get chased many times by Senor Gustavo.
Wow, we're learning a whole lot here on Sonora. Your PR person is going, oh my goodness, I didn't think he was going to go there.
No.
Okay, let's, so we've got some delicious margaritas. What about the decor? Where can you pick this kind of stuff up?
You know what? You can go to a lot of specialty Mexican shops that have simple things such as sarapes, you know, crazy fun hats that are bright and colorful. Obviously, chili peppers on you know, they have them on the vine ready to go. Cacti, you know, little maracas. I mean, Cinco de Mayo, there's no limitations to what you can do. It's
I would
kind
think
of
party stores right now are probably...
Exactly. It's just about having a good time, all the festivities, and truly you can't really go wrong with what you're going to bring in.
One last question. Well, it's probably not my last, but what he was making the guacamole in, what was that called?
It's called a molcajete.
A molcajete.
Yes. And there's actually 2 varietals that you can get. A molcajete, back in Mexico, they actually used to make those by hand. I've actually come across by somebody that made them by hand, and I can tell you I've never seen somebody's hands worked ever in my entire life.
Wow.
But you can also get them commercially bought, which you have to use in the restaurants because they're non-porous items, so they're food safe.
Okay.
So you can find them online as well.
Do you have one, Stephanie?
No.
Okay. I guess if when I go to Mexico, I need to pick one up because watching you guys do it.
Or you can call your good friends over at La Hacienda and we can get one for you as well.
Okay. They also said that, by the way, that they could help you guys out. So great festivities. All the festivities begin...
Yes, this coming Saturday at La Hacienda, festivities start at 4 p.m.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We actually have a live mariachi group coming in. They're going to be playing from 4 to 7 p.m. at La Hacienda.
You lost her. She's so interested in the delicious food now.
Don't mind me.
Let's make it easy. We're going to have all the info on our website. How about that?
Excellent.
Cheers.
Salud.